Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you get this message. It's lovely YG, your friendly tarot reader here to read your message. I'm sorry, I'm greeting like an idiot because as soon as I ended the last message, this next song came on. And it's my whole life has changed. And that message before was talking about how you have a past person who's trying to come in, and then a new person's coming in, and a new person's coming in. You have become their muse to be a better person, to uh, evolve in life. And so this song's playing on, and it's like, Jenny was talking about, I wasn't ready to change. I wasn't ready to settle down. I was showing off for my friends. I couldn't do it, but I'm going to put you first now. I'm going to become the man that you need. I'm going to reshape myself into the person I needed to be. And it's all because of your influence. So I'm here for the love messages right now. I'm here for it. And cuffing season's coming up, so somebody about to be cuffed up before the summer's over. I mean, there's only 3 more weeks left. All right, let's see. Ooh, okay. This person is not someone you've been with before, physically. So there's that. I mean, there's always a first time for everything. This person has not been communicating with you. It's been silent on their heart, and it's because they're going through this awakening, this realization that it's you, that it's always been you, and they couldn't figure it out. So, like, say this is someone who's known you for a long time. Anytime they came around you, like, you'd catch their eye and they'd feel something, and then immediately one of you guys would turn your head or say something snarky and kill the vibe real quick, real fast, in a hurry, like doused it. And they're wondering, why was that? What was that? Did you feel that back then too? Hold on, did I feel that back then? Is that why I didn't really like that person, was because they made me feel something and I wasn't prepared to feel something, so I was mean to them? So I ignored them, so I fought with them? Am I a 5-year-old in playground and I just kicked dirt in someone's face? Like, this person is seriously going through some realizations and having some really funny conversations with themselves. They don't think they're funny. They're legitimately pissed with themselves. But if you could hear the way they are getting on their own helmet, you would be cackling. Okay, this person does not feel like they're capable of healing because they messed up so bad. At least they feel they messed up so bad. So, like, they want to make it up to you. They need to make it up to you, but they don't know how to. And it scares them because they're used to knowing what to do when it comes to any situation, especially if it came to a partner. They know how to handle that. But you're unique. You're different. You won't accept the regular stuff. You won't put up with the regular things. So what the heck? How do I make that work? You are telling them to just talk to me. I'm willing to listen to you. I'm not as mean and as scary as you think I am. Just pick up the phone and call me, and I'm just gonna say hi. How are you? Long time no hear. That kind of energy. But they're terrified. So okay, I wrote this card, and I need you guys to give me a second. Good Lord. So I can explain it to you. All right. Card says, I was a Zeus/Aphrodite. Remember, those are 2 Greek gods. With my Hera/Hephaestus. Zeus was married to Hera. Aphrodite is married to Hephaestus. Zeus and Aphrodite cheated on Hera and Hephaestus continuously. It wasn't just like one time. No. For millennia, I'm assuming. And now they want to be Hades with Persephone, or Eros with Psyche. So Hades, kidnapped Persephone in order to have a wife. FYI, for those who don't know, Zeus, her father, gave him permission to do that and did not tell Demeter, her mother. Yeah, you put that on your helmet, Alabama. But Eros Eros asked his mother, Aphrodite, for a wife, and she's like, fine, but no one's gonna truly love you for you. And so he thought if he hid his true face from her and just treated her kindly, she would love him. And she did. She loved him deeply. But who only wants one part of your partner? So she, of course, wants to see his face, wants to see him in the daytime, wants to do stuff besides just be in the room having sex and talking. So when opportunity to see him finally happens, she sees him and freaks out, of course. And Eros goes back to his mammy, who's totally hating in this situation. And she's like, see, I told you, she couldn't handle the real you. And he's like, I didn't give her a chance to. If I had came to her in the first place the right way, we wouldn't be having this problem right now. So let me go fix it. And he does. And they love each other. And they have a love that everyone on Olympus is jealous of. That's what your person wants with you. Even Hades and Persephone, their relationship is toxic the way it started. But almost every story shows that he respects her, he takes care of her, and he gave her authority in his kingdom. He set her up as his equal. When the other gods were not doing that, they were always undermining their relationships, whether with humans or with other gods or demigods or laurel tree spirits, water spirits, water nymphs, whatever it was not common for healthy relationships in the Greek world. Like, Hercules killed one wife and the other one accidentally killed him. Like, they don't show you that in Hercules' Grand Adventures with Kevin Sorbo. And I don't like him anymore, but and that I liked him. This person wants to promote you. They want to give you their all. John Legend. If you guys have never dated, they want to date. If you guys have been dating, they want to get engaged. If you guys are engaged, they're ready for the wedding. If you guys are already married, this person wants to renew their vows to show you they figured it out. They're tired of messing up. Please, let's fix this. This person thinks they are the worst person you've ever met, and that they are the cause of a lot of your misery, and you didn't ever deserve that. And now they know they need to come back and fix that because you were an innocent person and they took advantage, neglected, abused, verbally or physically, mentally, because they kept abandoning you, and they know you didn't deserve any of that. So now they want to come in talking about, let me fix it, I want to give you my all, please. And they know that you have other opportunities, other ways you can go in life, but they are hoping that you will hold space for them to come back and fix this. So this person, instead of dealing with you, chose people who loved to lie to them and loved to use them in negative manners to get their needs met, while your person, while it always seemed at first they were getting what they wanted, ended up in unhappy connections. And it can figure out, like, hold on, but this person was a better option than my person. This person had more money. They had a bigger house. They had cars. They bought my clothes. They gave me jewelry. They paid to get my nails done. Whatever it was. They bought my drugs. I don't care. The person they chose that was financially, materialistically dealing with them neglected the thing that they needed taken care of the most, their spirit man. You poured into their spirit. You built up their self-esteem, their confidence. You gave them advice on how to be the adult they needed to be because you saw the potential in them. while the other person only saw their surface level and was trying to adorn that to make it stick. It's like putting too many magnets on your refrigerator. None of them are necessary. The refrigerator is going to be fine with or without decoration. It's what's inside the fridge that matters. I don't care how pretty it is on the outside. Is there food on the inside? You were that person's food. That other person was the magnets. The cheap magnets. The ones that kept falling off and had to get picked up and rubbed on something and put back. That's neither here nor there. Your person's ready for real love. Not superficial, not fake, not fraudulent. And it's because of your mind and the way it works and analyzes and picks things apart. They love that. 30 for 30 with Kendrick Lamar, my SZA. This person, did you give your number to somebody? And I don't think it's really your number. They think you're setting them up. They think you're going to try to rob them because the other person. The other person. Yeah. This person doesn't think they're going to have an opportunity to give you that boom boom. And while that's not the end all be all, they feel like when y'all, it's going to be fire. And they want that because they're like, everyone should have that one person that they just, oh my God. And they know it's you. Oh, they know it's you. They know you about to put that thing on them. Don't mind me. They know. They feel like you don't have your eye on them, though. Like you're looking elsewhere because they're taking too long to come. And for some of you are. I'm hearing some of you guys about to get on some dating apps. I don't have any suggestions. I'm not even sure the ones I know about from my 20s are still working. So, yeah, some of you guys might get on some dating apps. Or you're going to ask some of your friends or associates, hey, you got any single friends? Set me up on some dates. Like, you're not looking for a person, but you are looking for connections that you haven't had before. Like, if you're like me and you've barely ever truly dated, you just had partners because you weren't looking for the connection because you had your eye on a connection, and in the meantime you was just gonna do you till you got to that connection. I'm not saying that you're out there doing that now, and I'm not saying I would do that now because I've grown. Like, I got to a place in my life, like, I didn't like people that I didn't have a connection with touching me. I didn't realize that was my empath gift saying, hey, they're toxic and they're going to pour their on you, because that's what I'd feel disgusting afterwards. Regardless if I wanted it or not, I felt nasty because they were giving me all their isms and schisms. And it's like, ew. So I stopped interacting with people because it's like, if I have to deal with your demons, at least let me pick the right person's demons to deal with. You know? Okay. So when you decide to open the doors to potential love is when your person's going to come in. So your heart's been closed off and now you're ready. Spirit's saying it's time and you are going to go for it. You're going to jump right in. Do not build a crew. Okay? You got to be careful who you let in your energy. So don't be just hopping from bed to bed to bed, because if you're doing that, you're truly not a divine one. I'm sorry. You are, okay, you might be a divine one, but you're definitely unhealed and you still need some work. You still got some shadow work to do, because that's not what we do. We don't just be throwing our energy everywhere and just letting anyone give us their energy. Sorry, it's impolite to be chewing in front of people. Or talking while you're chewing. Gross. Right? Sorry. But I'm gonna put another piece of ice in my mouth because my mouth is hot. Some of you might have some weather gifts, like you can call storms or call the rain, or when you're sad it rains, because you are connected to that. So every time this person thinks about you and they're doing it in a negative manner, they seem to keep getting caught in storms. Like, they're starting to wonder if, you know, it's where they live. And no, it's not that. It's the universe's way of sharing your tears with them. This person isn't sleeping, missing you, wanting a chance to talk to you. And again, I say they just need to pick up the phone. Confirmation. Just pick up the phone. Text or call. Yes, your relationship is spiritual, but your person's hard-headed. And they don't recognize that the God in them. And until they recognize the God in them, they can't see the God in you. This person does think you're intelligent as heck, and they're wondering why you haven't made some clothes with your wisdom on it. But also, they kind of don't want you sharing your wisdom because they feel like you're going to help someone become good enough for you. Like you're going to train someone to be a better partner for you than they are. And they also feel like the web of lies that they have spun around your guys' connection is about to come tumbling down, and everyone's going to know that they've been fronting on you this whole time. And that embarrasses them because they should have never done it in the first place. This person, if they used to drink, no longer does, for whatever reason. Because you don't drink, because spiritualness, whatever the decision is, they stop drinking. This person feels like you guys not talking right now is misunderstanding, and they do want to fix it. But they have an ex that's stalking them, and they're trying to figure out a way to come to you, communicate with you without this person in their business. So this ex might be hacking their phone, might have like, you know how they copy someone's phone to another phone. I don't know the verbiage for it, but yeah, they might have done that. And so this person's paranoid about reaching out to you because they do not want you to get attacked. They do not want this person coming towards you because they don't want to fight. They don't want you fighting because this person has threatened to do things to your face or to set you up with someone who will grape you. Like, their ex is demented and they're aware of this and they're sorry, but that is one of the many things that is hindering them from coming towards you. They also know that this ex is playing games with them, and so they low-key want some retaliation too, possibly to the point of putting their hands on this person. Like, and I don't recommend that. Masculine or feminine, keep your hands to yourself. Okay, there's other ways of dealing with things, including calling your ancestors and letting them whoop ass for you. Because, you know, they could sit there and send that person to a mental institute, and nothing you do is going to do that. But then reminding them of their isms and schisms over and over and over and over and over again, it's going to cause that person to snap. And then they'll realize they're a piece of shit and leave your person alone. But until that happens, person of my persons, of my collective, of my homies, of my fam, don't do it. Do not do it. It's not worth it. Okay? Stay out of trouble. Your person's waiting for you. Alright, let's see the signs. Let's see the signs. I saw the signs, and it opened up my eyes. I saw the signs. Da, 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 da. My sexy love. Hey. Okay, Neo, with your big old head. I can't really talk. I got a big head too. Forehead. So this person's not bald. For whoever this person's not bald. I'm just gonna let you know. And they've got a temper. So they got some healing to do. They cannot come your way yet. They come your way now, it's just gonna go bad. So very bad. And if they're spazzing out, it's going to be bad because you're going to chastise them and it's going to make them feel even more like shit. So there's no winning right now. This person needs to stay away until they get better. It doesn't matter how much you entertain them and how much you turn them on and how wonderful and amazing and cool you are. They're not ready for you. They are going to mishandle you. They are going to drop the ball. They are going to cause you more pain than happiness. So you need to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not that you don't love them. It's not that you don't care about them. They are just toxic to you right now. They will cause you a downfall. You will lose everything dealing with this person because they have nothing to give you but more burdens and more pain because they refuse to fix themselves and they expect you to do it for them. This person is spiritually lazy. And that's why your ancestors are taking you from them. We have, I don't know how to say this word yet. I have yet to hear someone say it so I could get a proper translation. I could ask Google. Let's try this. Hey, Google. Excuse me, Gemini. Hello. Okay, maybe we'll try it with the phone unlocked. Hi, Gemini. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Hello, Gemini. I'm assuming someone is outside the door. Lovely. Vine's texting. I'm sorry. I want to pronounce this correctly. Of course, now Mercury retrograde. Nephthys. How do I say it? Okay, it's pronounced Nephthys. So Nephthys. So Nephthys, that's air energy, Libra energy, and Scorpio energy. We have Chestnut, May 15th through the 24th, November 12th through the 21st. That's Taurus and Scorpio energy. We also have Hoppy and Sagittarius. And we have Leo. So again, these signs, the way I read, are the ones that you possibly are dealing with. I'm not saying they're in your birth chart right now. If I said it was in your birth chart, then that's what I mean. But this particular message, it's who might be coming your way, who is craving you, who needs to get their shit together so they can come back to you. And it's Leo, Hoppy, Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Chestnut, or Nephthys, I'm gonna get it. Now, I need you to remember you're blessed, you're highly favored, more than a conqueror. And when this person comes to you, they're gonna have a confession of all the bad shit they've done, and it's probably gonna push you even further away and not bring you closer, unfortunately. Sorry. Be blessed.